guys, so today I have a cooking video for you. So I actually considered showing you guys this recipe a long time ago because this specific meatloaf recipe I've been making for a few years now, and it is a regular thing that I make for dinner. And like I said, I'd planned on doing this video before, but just kind of like never did it. But recently in my grocery haul video, Brianna Murphy, I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Brianna or Brianna? I bet it's Brianna. I don't know. She really wanted this meatloaf recipe, so I told her I'd make a video because, like I said, it's been in the back of my mind for a while. So this meatloaf recipe is super simple and it is really good. I was not a meatloaf fan whatsoever. It just does not sound good to me to have a loaf of meat with like ketchup on top. Just doesn't sound appetizing. But this one is different, and you'll see why. There's different ingredients put into the meat, and the topping is not just ketchup. It has other stuff in it, and it makes it so good. So let's get to the kitchen and I'll show you how to make this amazing meatloaf. Okay, so first you want to get a pretty good sized bowl. This is I think a 3-quart bowl. Just make sure it's big enough where you can, make a meatloaf in it. Alright, so I'm going to add all the other ingredients first, and then I'll do the meat last. So first we have half a cup of oats. So the kind I always use is just the old-fashioned oats. I'm not sure how it would work if you use the quick cook oats. I'm not sure if there's a difference, but I always use the old-fashioned. So half a cup. Also, this recipe will be down in the description if you want to see it. So here is 1 cup of cheddar cheese. Sometimes I sprinkle a little bit more in there. Now this recipe actually calls for half a cup of chopped onion, but I'm actually not a fan of onion. I like the onion flavor, but I don't like the texture of onion. So I'm just going to put in 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and that gives it a really good flavor. If you are a fan of onion though, chop you up an onion and put in there. Next we need 1 teaspoon of salt. We need 3/4 cup of milk. That's probably close enough. 3/4 cup. We need 1 egg. This is straight from my backyard, from one of my chickens. So there's 1 egg. Now the recipe actually doesn't call for this, but I usually sprinkle a little bit of pepper in it. I don't know, I just do. I don't measure it, I just kind of sprinkle it in there. Alright, so now I'm gonna add, I have 1 pound of, this is actually ground deer meat. Most of you guys are probably gonna be using beef, just ground beef. But we eat primarily deer meat around here. So does that even look like deer meat? Can you guys tell? It's very clean. There's no fat in it. My mother-in-law is really good at cleaning out our deer meat really good and processing it for us. So shout out to my mother-in-law who's probably watching this. I know she's asked me for this recipe a few times. So basically, that's it. We're gonna just mix this up. This is the nasty part. It's gonna get all over your hand. I usually just do it with 1 hand, but okay. So once you've got it where it looks, pretty evenly distributed, I'm going to spray a loaf pan. First, let me wash my hand. I always spray the pan. This is just a loaf pan. Let's see if it has a size on it. Oh, this is a 1.5 quart loaf pan. So just your typical size loaf pan. So sprayed that. And now we're just gonna pour our little mixture into the loaf pan. I know my lighting isn't that great, guys, but you get the idea. So once we get it in there, we're just going to flatten it all out, make a nice little loaf. Alright, now we're going to move on and I'm going to show you how to make the topping, which is the best part. Alright, so for the topping, just want to get a little bowl. You don't need very big of a thing. So we have 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. That's what makes this so good. So we're going to put that in there. I usually just try to chop it up. Alright, next we need 2/3 cup of ketchup. And I finally remembered it wasn't Heinz or whatever ketchup that I was getting for free from Checkout 51. It was actually French's brand. So this is my last free ketchup. So we need 2/3 cup of this. Wait for it. Oh, there it was. Alright, so just a little bit more than 1/2 cup. And we're going to add this in to our bowl. Good thing I bought ketchup the other day because this one is basically empty now. Alright, then very last we need 1.5 teaspoons of mustard. So that's close enough. And then we're just gonna mix this all up. So we've got our meatloaf, and we're just gonna pour that topping on top of it. So satisfying. Just get it all spread out. And there you go. It's that simple. Alright, so I'm going to get my oven preheated to 425 Fahrenheit, that is. And we're going to bake this for about 50 minutes. I always use a meat thermometer to just make sure that it's done all the way through. Yeah, let's get this thing baking. Alright guys, here's the finished product. You can see some of the cheese that's like seeping out of it. It's so good. You guys definitely need to try this recipe. If you do, leave me a comment below and let me know how it went. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I post a brand new video every single Friday and other days sprinkled in between. So I'll see you guys next time.